Hi, my name is Dr. Jared DePersio, and I'm a retired anesthesiologist. In my little garage where I play with old cars, I've been doing that since about the early 70s. I've bought and sold. It's a hobby business. I do a lot of photography on the side too, so I'm kind of a hobbyist photographer, car collector, car show addict, and do a little bit of all kinds of automobilia. For about 10 years I had PSAs. They seem to run fours and fives, which is some people call moderately elevated. So along about 2011 I went down there, and they would also do digital exams, and I did that rarely, but I had a digital exam by Dr. from City of Hope, Jonathan Yamzon, and he found 2 prostate nodules. He says, well, you need a biopsy, and then my PSA was 5.5. So fall of 2011, I had a ultrasound-aided biopsy, and it, of course, was negative. So then 2 years later, I think the next year, my PSA was 2012 was 6.7, and in fall of 2014, I'm up to 9.4. So at that time, I saw in 2015, April, I saw my local urologist. I think he was a Harvard-trained man. He said, Dr. DePersio, you need another ultrasound-guided MRI. I says, well, it's just going to be negative again. So let me research what else is out there. And then I found Dr. Sperling and read about extensively what he was doing. And I made an appointment in June. I flew out to his place, North Miami Beach. The staff was all remarkably professional. I particularly like Lillian. She's, of all the people, she immediately, I like it when someone remembers your name, spelled it right, remembered my face, and then called me immediately to let me know the results. I didn't have to keep calling them, and it went smoothly there. The first biopsy, when I had the MRI and then had to get in line, it took most of the afternoon because they really booked up there in June when I then had the biopsy, but we got it done. I got back out and got dinner at a later hour. I think I got home at 7 or 8 o'clock. About 2 weeks later, Lillian, his secretary, said, Dr. DePercio, we have good news and bad news. I said, well, go ahead and give me the bad news. Well, your biopsy was positive for a Gleason 6 cancer, but the good news is it's very small and we can resect it with a laser technique. I said, I'll be there, I'll give me a date, I'll be there in August. I think they gave me when time came, they gave me 1 or 2 Valiums, I forget how many, and started the IV, and I actually don't remember too much about it. It just seemed to go smoothly. It took 55 minutes. I was amazed that it went that fast. And first thing I asked is, do I need a catheter? He said, no, you're not going to need a catheter. So I think occasionally he does fairly larger cases that take more than an hour and that are, for whatever reason, they're more involved. The last one before I had the surgery was 8. And again, the important thing is it went from 8 to 2.8 in 6 weeks. And that's fairly dramatic. And with, again, no collateral damage, 100% nerve function, and I certainly didn't have any anesthetic breaks. I went to sleep, woke up, and drove home. I feel really good. I had 15 surgeries plus in my lifetime. Been a fan of the more sophisticated surgery techniques, and I think we have a winner here.